Today we're finding missing mass. We've got some materials on our table that we'll need to prepare in advance. We'll use a pan balance, a random object that we'll be measuring, and some brass weights. We're going to first of all start by zeroing out our balance. We'll know that it's zeroed out when it's level on both sides and the indicator is in the center. I'll first start then with finding the mass of our candy object. I'll know it's equal in mass when the pans are level all the way across. After I've done that, I'm going to add extra mass weights to each side to allow students to understand how to find the missing mass of our object. When students walk into your classroom, it should already be set up and look just like this so that you can begin your questioning. So the first question you'll want to ask students is, how will we find the mass of just the candy in this pan? They might respond that all we'll need to do is add up the masses in the opposite side. However, we'll want them to notice that in this pan, we would have two things, the candy object and the mass, but we want to know just the mass weight, or just the mass, of the candy itself. So we'll ask them what we need to do. Hopefully some students will already know that we'll need to remove this mass weight from this pan. Once we do that, however, hopefully we'll have some students realizing that they might have made a mistake and need to rethink. So we might ask if, in advance, if we were to take that mass weight out, what could happen? Hopefully students will also know that this end would be a little lighter then, because you're removing the mass that used to make it equal. Well, then how will we find this mass, since it is now unequal? Well, we've just removed a mass that's 20 grams from this side to get the candy alone. But on this side, I also see a 20-gram mass that I could remove, and that helps to level out our balance again, which then shows us that the masses are back to equal. So we would then go through the steps with students. How would we find the missing mass of the item on this side if we were to have started with a situation or setup like this? We'll guide them to understanding that we'll remove this mass and remove this mass so that we would have our equal balance with the mass that's left. This mass then equals the mass of our item. So then we'd want to try again with another situation to give students another opportunity to try it on their own. I've got other items prepared, and we'll place them in our pan balance. This time we're going to find the mass of the red candy. Ask students how we'll do that. We do have a mass weight with the candy, as well as mass weights on this side. At this point, they should realize that just adding these mass weights together would give you a mass of the candy plus this mass weight, but that's not what we're looking for. We would like to have just the mass of the candy alone. So guiding students in what to do next, we might ask them, what would we need to do in this situation to find just the candy alone? If we were to have just the candy alone, that would mean removing this mass. In doing so, we'd have it unlevel. So having them think again about this mass matching the mass on this side that we'll remove from both. That way, when it's level again, we'll see that we just need to add up the mass weights on the opposite side of the candy to figure out its mass.